What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ANR Geekly. Got a great show. It's a packed full show today. It is going to be just jam full of cool stuff to talk about, and we've got a really cool guest to come on with us today. Won't keep you guys waiting. My name is Elvin, and I'm bringing in my friend. He's listened to 2-pack shows. I'm like, that's not the pack we want to talk about. He's like, no. Gotta listen to 2-pack all day long. Get prepared for our guest. There he is. Which song did you listen to? California?
Hit him up.
Which one? I hit him up. Okay.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
Okay.
I was gonna start singing. I'm like, no, I can't. The first like,
let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that. We might scare some people away.
What's going on?
Our guest is someone that I've been sort of dueling with a little bit in the past. You know, we've been having plastic fights. That didn't sound good. But anyways,
Is this a new Touch Buddy segment?
I went there because that's what I do. But he is awesome, and I'm glad that he has said that he will come join us for a bit. He does have to wake up early in the morning for work, so he's going to hang out with us as long as he can before he falls asleep in his keyboard. So without further ado, let's bring in our boy to live and dine. Where are you living in right now?
Virginia. What's
up? Virginia. To live in Virginia. It's Pac. What's going on, buddy?
Doing well. You know, I was gonna try to kind of piece it up, but you've already set the line in the plastic battleground, man. We're starting off this way?
Yeah, I was like, did you not get it out of your system, Elvin? Like that.
Never. You know who's that in The Simpsons? Never. Let's see here. We got people saying hi. Darth saying hi. Cowbunga dude saying what's going on. Yep. Pac, man, appreciate you hanging out with us. Even though it's a little, I know it's late for you, so I really do appreciate you hanging out with us. It's all D's fault. It's not my fault.
I'm an insomniac, you know, apart from like having to wake up early for. But like, I appreciate you guys having me on. It's awesome to be on here. Like, I'll get on a little bit, but yeah, it's nice.
We've already got your first suck up right here. He's a local friend of ours.
I'm always telling him, like, go watch this dude. Go watch. Like, dude.
He's the biggest DC McFarlane suck up you'll ever meet.
Thanks. if you like poorly edited videos, please check.
No, don't say that, man. Don't say that. Don't do that. I was actually watching. I can't even say it. The Batman.
Which Batman? The 80,000 different ones.
Yeah, the one with the wired cape, right? I was watching that video. And yeah, that one.
Let's put
Brooks Brothers.
Look, don't show us. We don't want to see it. Okay?
I want to see it.
Brooks Brothers would
minimize the screen, D. Damn you.
Fishing.
So you do like that cape though. It's good quality.
No, I'm not gonna front. It is like the 66 like material. The wire.
Was he working at the county fair?
Get out of here.
Was he working with the cotton ball? Twirling down, Bruce Wayne helping out, charity, right?
He was crushing grapes the wrong way.
Oh yeah, getting that vino going, baby. So, what do you think of that figure?
Honestly, I'm not a fan of the body mold, but it works for what it is. The wiring cape should be the standard. Like I do like the wired cape.
Yeah. Give credit where it's due, right? I mean, you're able to put a wiring cape in such atrocious plastic of a figure.
This guy
always hated, just always.
No, I'm trying to give it props. Like, no, joking aside. I know I'm trying here. I'm trying. No, but you do make a good point in your video that when you review this figure is to get that at the price point that we're seeing. Nobody's doing it. Hasbro ain't doing it, right? Yeah. So. Props to him. I don't know if this is going to be a one-off thing because he's just not him, but the company as a whole, they just go in every single direction. We don't know what's coming. That's a good thing sometimes and a bad thing sometimes, right? And you as a collector for McFarlane DC, you know what I'm talking about. It's sporadic. It's out there, right? So let's hope that, maybe we could get a Superman with that, right? Why not?
Well, they have that one that was like $40 a couple months ago, that Crisis.
Is it wired?
Yeah, it's a wired one.
But did you like the face?
Huh?
Did you like the face and the belt? The belt was unpainted, right? At the back.
Yeah, that was okay. I didn't order that way.
Yeah, okay.
I am a McFarlane collector, but I know my limits.
Why didn't you order that wave there, Pac? I just want to know.
Because you don't want to end up with a figure like Hasbro Speedball. Like that. Yeah, he knows.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I'm selective.
if I bought one of those figures, I was gonna get Superman. The total would have come out to 50 something. It's like I do that or I go to Texas State Brazil. So it's like I go to Texas State Brazil.
Good choice. One you will never regret.
Yeah.
All right, man. So usually I provide laughter in this show for our guest and D as well. But you said you have a dad joke. Is this true?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So first time ever in this show, we've had a guest do a dad. No pressure. No pressure. These people are mean though. All I consistently get is #sad.
Okay.
Which I just think they just don't like me at all. There's a couple like D always gives me #dad, and his significant other as well #dad all the time, 100%, never wavers. But I'm gonna give you the floor, and people out there, if you're listening right now live on the chat, #dad if it's good, #sad if it's not good, and if I see one #sad, don't make me come to you.
If they put it there.
And then all our listeners on our social media, you can go to ANR Universe and do #dad or #sad. What's your Instagram handle?
Pac Photos.
You can also go there and let him have it if it's bad. Okay.
Please do. I can use.
All right, man. What are you doing?
I thought you were
Pac
Photos.
I thought you were already gonna give him a boo right away. Boo.
Yes, no. For anyone wondering what he shows off there, you see. Some
Wait.
figures.
Did you have a picture with him?
Yeah.
Is that Photoshop? Is that Photoshop?
No, it's not.
Is that a cardboard cutout?
No, it's not a cardboard cutout.
There he is. Oh, he shook his hand too.
Wow, that must have made your day.
It was fun. It's embarrassing because like when I met him, I was like, I was gonna say hi, I'm Pac Photos, but I was like, hey, I'm Pacifico. That's my real name. Yeah,
Dude. From all accounts I hear, he is an amazing human being.
Oh yeah.
Super nice. Willing to give like D. You had a good story. Like he wanted to talk to you for a long.
Yeah,
time.
and there was a huge line, and he's like, "Hey, where you going? Where you going?"
Yeah, he just grabbed him by the neck. Said, "No, come back here." Right?
We're not done talking. Yeah,
that was your opportunity, D, to work for him, and you just blew it. Instead, you're working here with me. Okay, well, we go ahead with your dad joke. Go for it.
Okay, I apologize to Darth Calabunga. User will flow.
Stop apologize.
So here's my ANR dad joke.
Okay.
What kind of truck do they drive in the metaverse?
What kind?
A cyber truck.
Cue the boo right now. Lots of it.
Go ahead, bring it.
I don't know.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, don't quit your day job, but that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a neutral. Is this a neutral one?
Soka.
Anime IU, that's a step up from what I get. So take that, man.
Oh, you're the boots.
Apologies.
No apologies.
Darth blocked from me.
I told you he's gonna suck up to you. Look at that. #dad, but you should do myself back immediately. You suck up.
All you have to do is bring out the Batman and just on your side.
You already had him gushing here. Look, I love that Batman. I managed to pick it up at the regular and what? Flat chase? Oh, you got a chase.
The chase one, yeah. I got.
What's the difference?
It's actually it's black on the outside, but it has blue lining inside and some like blue streak shading. And they're not purple gloves; they're blue gloves.
Do you have that one?
Yeah, I don't have it in here. I got to go pick it up from my mailbox. But yeah.
So are you the type that's gonna open it or keep it sealed?
I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
You open all your stuff, don't you?
Yeah, there's a couple platinums I haven't opened yet just because I don't have time to. Yeah.
So how hard was to find this thing?
It was pretty easy. Oh, kind of not easy. It's just like one of those things where I get lucky sometimes.
So would you classify it as a chase, or would you classify it as something just a variant?
It's platinum chase because it's like 1 out of 6.
You know how they do it, Elvin.
Okay, so did you buy it at the website, McFarlane's website?
No. Store. In store.
Okay, cool.
But I just kind of a preview for all your viewers out there. On my channel, I am working on a video called The Platinum Problem and why I'm not really a fan of that.
I'm in. Let me know when it drops. I'll put the hit the icon bell. I'll be ready to listen to that one. That is going to be right up my alley because I can hear all the problems right now.
Just like the problems with my dad joke, because I see another sad.
No. Hey, these people don't know good jokes if it hit them in the face. Don't worry about it. I get this on a regular basis with them.
This is what it feels like.
Yeah. Feel my pain. No, I honestly, guys, check out his video because I did check it out, and I'm like, you know what? He's not like a McFarlane lover boy that just everything is rosy and sunshine and lollipops. He's actually honest with the reviews, and I appreciate that because you get a lot of people who are just laying it on thick, so they can get buddies with these companies. But you're honest with it. I know you do likes the stuff, you do buy them. But one of the things I did find honest is when you do your height reveals, you did mention that figure particularly, it's too big, right?
Yeah.
It's too tall. And you're right. He shouldn't be taller than an Amazonian warrior. He's a regular human. Right. Well, not a regular human, but you know what I mean, right?
He's peak human.
Yeah, he's peak human, right? But not like peak Amazonian, right? So doesn't have the DNA of a god, right?
That was my problem with the Mayfex Superman. He was kind of small to me.
Yeah, that's the problem with every Mayfex.
Yeah.
My problem was mine broke.
Yeah, I know. That felt so bad.
That's the gods telling you stay away from good stuff.
That's what I get for not staying in my own lane. Yeah, I appreciate the line, but I try to be critical in like a respectful way. You know what I mean?
There you go. See, somebody said Platinum Prom. Look at that. That's a great title. It is. Make sure you guys subscribe and watch that video because I'll be in the comment section below too.
I'm sure you will. I'll pin your comment.
Hashtag sad. All right. Okay.
I like him. He pops on and does like lives randomly. I'm like, oh, Pac's like on his Instagram too. So keep those going. They're like 45-minute just unboxing videos, and he has like DC
the TV
cartoons.
on.
Yeah, in the background. So I like those. Keep that up.
I saw that Sunday you did that. Yeah.
I heard Elvin was like, I'm just waiting for the copyright. I was too when I put it on Instagram the other day. I'm waiting for the flag right there.
I had a little bit of tear in my eye when you did play the song came on when it hit. Man, I love that show so much. There was he was asked on X if he would do what X-Men are doing right now with the X-Men 97. Would he want to do something like that? And when I say he, I mean James Gunn. Would he want to bring that show back and give it some love? And he's like, nope.
I thought you got my hopes up right there.
I know.
I
remember when Lisa said the part said you could pinpoint the moment that his heart crushes. That was me when I read the bottom line. I'm like, no. I was like, oh. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm doing my own thing. And but he goes, we'll make it cool. We'll make it something that a lot of fans will appreciate. So I don't know.
Fair enough. You don't want to stretch him too thin too and have him do rush projects.
Well, I don't know how he's going to do this. He says he's going to connect everything.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
The video that is going to be hard to do, man. Yeah. Marvel tried it. Yeah. They're failing, right? I mean, like no,
they peaked and then plateaued and then started to dive.
Yeah. And the Russo's brothers came out and said, no, there is no fatigue. It's people. There's two different generations here wanting stuff.
Yeah,
and they're clashing, right? And that's what the problem is. So you're gonna have a mixed review on certain. That's why you see a lot of people liking a movie and a lot of people not liking the movie. So they have to figure that out. Good luck with that. What's YouTube suck up saying? I mean, user saying, I refuse to buy Old Man Earth 2 Superman because of unpainted belt. I have no idea what he's talking about.
That's the one with the cloth wired cape.
Oh.
And then the back, when you lift the cape up, the belt isn't painted. Like his back is just not painted.
Like this part here isn't painted like the yellow part. Yeah.
They just left it all red.
Oh my god! And you buy this stuff, Pac? What?
He didn't.
I didn't buy that one. I didn't buy that.
You reward this man with more future products.
We kind of do the same with Hasbro.
I say this without me saying anything about Hasbro, right?
Yeah, right.
No, who do this on a regular basis? No hands. Right? No hands, no accessories, but we'll charge you $40 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. All right. Okay. Let's get into what we watched and what we got. Do you want to start off D and then Pac and then I'll finish it off?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's do that.
So watch X-Men 97, of course. I think everyone is. I enjoyed it.
Sorry. Did you see the leaks? Do not watch the leaks, people.
No,
there's a video. I was so mad that I watched it because it leaks Wednesday's episode.
Okay, I didn't do that. Thank you for the heads up. I'll stay off YouTube
watch
after
out,
this
watch
episode.
out. It's getting plastered everywhere on the internet.
Oh no.
Watch Kaiju number 8 on Crunchyroll. I tried to find some movies to watch, but I didn't get to anything. I tried Knuckles. I did like the Sonic movie.
It's already out. Okay.
Yeah. I hate the co-star so much. Oh man, he's rooting the show for me hard. Like Knuckles is great. Like I liked Sonic for what it is. Like the movie's like this is kind of corny, but it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Like you can't do much with it. The human characters in the Sonic movie, he was there, but it wasn't like Transformers where they took over the whole thing. But this dude, he's trying to be Jim Carrey.
You can't get more Canadian.
You can't get any. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have that in New York, can't you?
No, they do. They do.
Oh, do they?
New York has it. Yeah, New York has lots. All the Eastern Belts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. New York, the subway station has it, and several different places.
I did find this guy, so I bought him in anticipation for the show.
Holy smokes! Man, how much was that?
Standard price.
Well, look at this guy. Standard price.
this isn't
$80. You know, nothing to sneeze.
This is an import. It's
I know this is an import. I know that's an import thing.
No, it's not. I said it's not. Import.
Oh,
no, yeah.
Okay, I take that back. Then
so it's just domestic pricing. It's fine. You can swap the faceplates out. It came with like a little mini dial.
What brand?
Jax.
Okay.
But it's a collector's edition. So
also they've got their tier 2 now.
Yeah, they have different tiers.
Is so I like the highest one.
This
what's
one.
That? Yeah. What's that dial it came with?
It's a little mushroom.
It's a coin box.
Yeah, a little piggy bank.
It's 78 to make one of those.
Hey, that's a great idea because they collect coins, right?
Yeah.
Why would they not want to? Oh, they could have banked on that so hard. Little coin.
No rings, but same thing.
Yeah.
I'm at episode 3, and I might have to bow out. He's trying to be. He's trying to be Jim Carrey, and he's not.
You're a huge Sonic guy.
Yeah, but
and still. Knuckles. If you're bowing out, that means it's really bad.
I don't know. Yeah, people seem to like it, but I'm like, what is this guy doing? He's ruining the show. Just. I might be the odd man out, but
are you into this, Pac?
I like the movies. I haven't seen the show yet.
I forgot it was on until last week, and I was like, "Oh, it's on."
It just came out this week.
Yeah. So I threw it on. I gave it a chance. I'll finish the next episode and see, but no, he's butchering it.
Did they drop all episodes?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's when you know when the show is. They have no idea how it's gonna go, so they just drop it all.
Say, here you go, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. What else you got?
Figure wise, didn't get anything else. I showed you my my random Splinter last week. I opened and
You're not so Splinter.
Yeah. Opened and played with Chun-Li. I like these figures a lot. The Jada toys.
Yeah, Jada,
yeah.
You don't like those ones? You don't like those?
You don't like Street Fighter?
Nah, the figures I haven't opened Chun-Li yet.
Oh, so you have her.
Okay. Okay. You got an Elvin problem. Don't have time to open stuff. Got to
look at all that empty space he has for premium. No, him. Premium toy space.
It's all gonna be littered on Sunday Live. There's gonna be so many figures there in the back. How is you do dig?
Yeah, you like it?
Oh yeah, I like it. Get a lot of sunlight. It's nice. I mainly photograph on this countertop now because it's like I have my desk and my setup, and I'm like, I'm paying for all this. I might as well show off the countertop.
Get your money's worth.
Yeah. I would use hand posing, but it's like I'd rather show that off than my grocery.
Yeah. I see that's the trend lately where people just pose in their hands.
Well, look here. I don't mind it. Just go. Please cut your nails or something.
Those dirty nails. You see all the dirt underneath the nails?
Why are you gonna be so nasty?
Yeah. I'm not saying I have the cleanest ones, but if we're doing like I see these reels and stuff.
Oh, don't out anybody. Don't out anybody.
I'm not outing anyone. I'm just saying in general, I see this trend. It's like at least put lotion on or something.
The knuckles are just like the calluses. I did finish this guy last week, Saint Walker. Oh, you can't really see it. The lights.
YouTube's
it's a green screen. Yeah, it's a green screen background.
Pac's background seems unusually clean for.
Can't you see his head? It's artifacting. Yeah.
He just moved, man. He's got all that free reign space.
Yeah,
give it a couple days.
But yeah, I finished him. I showed Elvin that I did a secondary head.
I like how this guy just does this and just shows it to me. He's like, look what I made, right? And he knows full well that I'm gonna want it. So it just look at him. He's just gloating right now.
Yeah, but I proactively make you a starting figure as well. So it's not like I'm just not. It's
but
just
you make me wait forever. I'm still waiting for the night.
Oh man, I hate. So this dude, do you remember King Arthur and the Knights of Justice from like the 90s? Of course you don't, because it was garbage. So Elvin wants an entire roster of this show from the 90s.
Wait,
Pac was too young.
Oh no. I remember shows back then like Mystic Knights of Tiranoog and Young Hercules with Ryan Gosling. I remember those shows. Is it kind of that same vein or
no? No, it's a cartoon. It's like
it's a cartoon.
It's okay. So
you'll get hooked on the intro song. You'll get hooked on it.
A football team from the present day gets sent back in time because
Arthur Knight
and his Knights of the Round Table goes missing. So this football team replaces them.
Oh my God.
Right? It's one of the greatest animations you'll watch when it comes to medieval times.
Elvin's like, I want all of the Knights of the Round Table. The problem
all their shields, and their animal comes out. So Arthur has the Pendragon, right? Another guy will have like a ram or a lion or something. It is magical. It is. Look at Arthur. Look, I think Matthew's link should be here. That he made me that one.
Yeah, as soon as you type in custom, it'll come up.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. First hit. First hit.
So one of our friends made this for me. Look at enlarge.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he made this for me.
Brad
already made Lance. He made Lancelot.
Okay, I was like, which Machu is it? Is it customs or
Customs? Oh yeah, there's two.
Customs. Yeah, so he made this for me. I got this. It is beautiful.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
And then Brad's making another one currently. I don't know if that was a surprise.
So Brad also made me Lancelot, which I have. Brad is one of our friends.
So the problem with this show is
there's no problems. 90s. There's no problems, but we're gonna have problems here, D.
So they don't care about consistency. So his roster goes from like 12 characters to like 25, and they're just like unnamed sometimes. Their armor changes every episode because the artist can't keep consistency.
They were on a low budget, so some of the artists were let go. So
and Elvin's like, "Oh, make me one." I'm like, "I don't even know what this armor is."
I told you which one.
I can't.
You're just dodging me. That's what you're doing. You're doing the Matrix every time we talk about it.
This is the last thing I want to
pulling the piano on me here.
Man. I'll get to it eventually, but God,
yeah, I heard that 2 years ago. I heard that
3, but I'm not.
Who's counting, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Sorry, you have to hear our squabble.
Nah, enjoy it. When he's describing like the plot of the show, I'm like, are we sure these aren't just like high schoolers on acid, like going back to medieval time?
They very well could be.
And it would be even greater. It would be even a better.
Look at he's getting antsy. I put them first, man. So don't worry. So Pac could come and leave at his leisure. That's all I got. That's all I watched. I'm still dwelling on Monkey Man. Like it left an impression on me. I like it in a good way. I'm just like, oh, this movie is very interesting. This came out of nowhere. The trailer dropped. Did you get your tetanus
shot? Because I felt like I needed one
after seeing it. Sleeping on cardboard in random temples.
Porcelains breaking everywhere.
Yeah, good movie. I liked it. I'm considering seeing it again. But that's it for me.
Monkey Man. We should check it out, Pac.
I'll wait till it streams.
I think it is streaming now.
Yeah, it's already streaming.
Oh, is it really? Oh.
Yeah. Which shows the quality of its promise. But what about you? Whose turn is it now? Pac, you said. What did you watch? What did you watch?
I didn't watch much. I just caught up on X-Men '97.
Yeah.
I watch reality shows too, but that's
Desperate Housewives.
No.
Oh, okay. What kind of reality shows?
Do you remember those Real World Road Rules challenges?
Yeah, man. I remember those.
I'm sorry, what now?
Real World.
Yeah.
Describe that. I have no idea.
So back in the 90s when they had Real World and Road Rules, those two reality shows, the main ones before reality TV blew up. It was on MTV. Then at one point, I think a couple seasons later, they did like a mission where it was Road Rules versus Real World. And then after that, it spawned into this like crossover game show that it's been going on for almost over 20 years now. Yeah, over 20 years. And I was watching this called All Stars.
You watched Chappelle Show, right, Elvin?
The Dave Chappelle, yeah.
Remember when he did that spoof when he was like the Real World and it was just a bunch of black people and then one white dude?
Yeah.
The Mad Real World.
Yeah, it's basically those type of reality shows where it's just like filming them.
I need to get on this. I need to check it out.
It's not that. Yeah,
it's not like that. But
sorry, I was giving him like what.
I'll pretend it's like that.
Yeah.
But it's like a game show, so I watched that. Yeah. In terms of what I got, I think I'll have this posted either tomorrow or Tuesday, but I have a review of these two guys, the classic Superman and the Silver Age Green Lantern.
They look good for their classic looks, yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about this, right? We did say that they look good for what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the stylized cape though, like the dynamic cape? Do you like that, or does that bother you?
No, I rather static or a little bit of like dynamics. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like it too much like this. Like it
makes it weird for photography.
Yeah, because if he's just standing still, why does his cape look like fruit roll up? Yeah, like I can't.
Like, did he fart or something? Right? I mean, like...
it still looks nice for some photography shots.
I mean, for us, it's the hair that bothered us for Hasbro, where they style it to one side. Like,
oh yeah,
what are you doing? And they don't even keep it the same direction. So
like
all the hairs. Oh yeah,
yeah.
Then in terms of that, I got this from BBTS. I think it was like $6. Good old Mandarin Spawn.
You got that right, D?
No, I passed on that.
Oh, I mean, look, sculpt wise, it looks nice. I like the texturing on this part here.
There's a lot of things going on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did not mean it in that good way.
It's hard to tell with Elvin, I know.
It's hokey, man. That's what I was like.
No, there's a lot of sculpt there, right? So
yeah.
They also had a variant for that one too. A chase one, I believe.
Blue and gold.
Yeah.
Or blue and silver.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have like 4 different versions of.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah, they keep just repainting.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the lantern?
I like it. It's reusing the Blue Beetle Booster Gold body mold, which is one of their best. So like I like it. You're seeing a lot of classic stuff being used on here. So they're like on their DC UC stuff now. So like anytime you want a classic character, it's gonna be thrown on this body mold, it feels like.
Yeah.
Which is a good reuse. Yeah.
Did you get are you getting the Kilowog Kyle 2-pack, or are you passing on that?
I passed on it for now. I'm selective these days, yeah. Because I already filled out my Justice League. When they came out with Wonder Woman, I'm like, okay, I don't really need any more to really complete it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't care about the Lantern Corps at all?
Not really, because then like where does it stop for my collecting?
Yeah, that's a whole other can of worms.
Well, knowing Todd, you're probably never gonna get a lot of them for like another decade because he doesn't complete things, right?
You're gonna get the same characters in different colored lanterns, yeah.
We've gotten our Justice League already. I guess depending which version.
Did we?
So my shelf has Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, Green Lantern, both versions, and Shazam. So you can have your.
What about Cyborg? Did they make one?
Yeah, they kind of did.
Yeah, the collective build one, the Flashpoint one.
Oh yeah, so they give it.
Was it good? You don't have that one, right?
I didn't finish that. I didn't really like the year-long build a figure wave. Like it's just kind of
year-long, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Who in the board was sitting there like, this is a great idea. Let's make them wait.
The way I saw it, it's like I'm sure it makes sense production-wise. It's like, okay, we can make a run of these figures for the first quarter, second quarter, third, and fourth. It's just like it keeps Target happy because it has an exclusive, you know.
No Martian Manhunter for you?
Oh shoot, sorry, yeah, Martian Manhunter's in the middle. My bad, I missed him. He's right there.
Jeff threw up a little bit. He said, no Martian Manhunter.
He got upset at you. He got upset. It's okay. Don't worry, ignore him. Don't worry about it.
Okay, shout out to Jeff as well. He went on a trek for us in the States, so thank you, Jeff. Before I forget, because I'm going to forget.
I haven't got those figures in my hand, so I'm not thanking him just yet.
He got Elvin his Ninja Turtles.
Until I get in my hand.
Was it the 2-pack you tell me about?
No. We'll get into it when I talk about it.
Yeah. Sorry.
I got a little bit of a rant with Nekato.
Sorry, I know I'd forget about Jeff, so I'm saying it now. I don't want to cut anyone off, but after the show, you didn't throw me some bones here, man.
It's like, we're gonna give Pac more chance here. Let's not cut him off. Don't worry about Jeff. Anyways, you were saying. So what else?
Oh, that's pretty much it. Apart from like this Batman I got here.
What do you average a month in terms of like how many figures? Is there a limit for you? Like, okay, I got my like 5. I'm not doing any more, or is it? There's got to be some sort. Do you have a cutoff or something like that?
I try to. You know, I got to be careful here because I don't know if my significant other's watching or not. So I gotta.
She's probably not. I'm just gonna go on a limb. She's probably not. Mine has never once watched an episode, and
mine chimes in when I sometimes randomly.
She only chimes in my joke and then she leaves.
I try to like look at my BBTS pile. I'm like, okay, I have like 3 or 4 figures that came in. Cool, I'll cut it off right there. or I'll just
the loot is dangerous, man. That's a dangerous game. The loot.
It is, yeah.
So what is it? Stockpile and then send you all at once? Because I've never used a pile of loot before, like at all.
Yeah, because it's just $4 flat rate shipping. The only thing is all the taxes get factored at the end, so it's like, oh crap, it's more than $4.
Yeah,
it's like your own digital warehouse.
Yeah.
I think, but there's a limit, right? I think in 90 days is the limit or something like that.
Yeah, 90 days, and then they'll tell you it's like right before it's about to expire.
It's like a countdown clock that sends to your email.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you have X amount of days to ship this, or we're shipping it out for you.
Oh, I think they cancel your order, did they not?
No, they'll ship it.
Oh, they'll ship it. Okay.
Yeah, if it's in pile loot, they'll ship it. But
can you imagine you had this huge pile and they just cancel it off?
Here you go. Here's $700 canceled.
No! It's convenient if you want to get it all together out at once, right? So.
Yeah, and it's nice because it's like, oh, it's like Christmas or something, or my birthday. So yeah, just with the consequences of a credit card.
Yeah, and then you got some splaining to do. Is your credit card locked in, or you have your own?
No comment, but what I will say
is, good answer. Good answer. I love that.
I wanted to bring this up just because real quick, because my things I got. I will say, I know I'm a huge fan of McFarlane toys and what they do. Ironically enough, my first DC Multiverse figure was this. And I remember reviewing this, and this was like early days of YouTube where everything was like really terrible with my lighting and my reviews. Yeah. I was always overly positive. This was the one figure that I was like, I don't like this at all.
Why?
But I don't know.
The tiny legs?
It could barely stand. It wasn't really
the high heel legs?
Yeah, he has sexy legs, hey? He has women legs.
Selena, look at this baby.
This is the one that like you need that base plate to stand it up. Like he'll just fall over.
And even then, it does this thing where you stand it and then it slowly tips backwards. Yeah. You know,
that's the worst. That's the worst.
He's got Brock Lesnar's body mold, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's it for that. That's all.
YouTube users don't get the man in trouble. I'm not. I knew that he was able to weave out of that question, so that's good. All right. What did I watch? I watched X-Men. I watched the finale of Shogun. Oh, what a gut-wrenching show that is. If you're into that stuff, then that's a great show. Watched a lot of sports. Watched my team lose over and over again. Cried a little bit. What else? Can't think of anything. I tried to watch Dune Part 2, and I'm just like,
did you didn't see it?
I'm getting Anakin PTSD with it. You know, like there's a lot of sand, right? And I just like, I can't do this right now. I have to sit down and really focus on that movie, because if you're take it, if you walk away from that movie or don't pay attention fully 100%, it's gonna just go right over your head. Some of the stuff they say.
No, it's good. I fell asleep in the theater. You can tune right back in. It's all good, baby.
You started sand.
Yeah. Oh, there's some more sand. Jess was like,
there it is.
She's like, did you like that? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you slept for like 60% of that movie. I'm like,
wow, you're such a liar.
But I liked it. I liked what I saw.
You like
but I genuinely hope you. I hope you like it, because you seem to be a.
I like the first one, and then everybody that we know, like Chris and Justin, are other guys. They all rave about it. So I'm like, okay, and I just couldn't get into it. I need to really sit down and have nothing distract me. Right?
It's so long, man.
I know, that's the thing. It's just really long. What else? Can't remember anything. I just watched a lot of the YouTube. I just go down these rabbit holes of YouTube. Like once in a while, I'll be like, oh, I like these Survivor YouTubers who they go for like 3 days with just a knife or a bottle of water, right? And I'm just like, holy shit, they're gonna go to that place for 3 days. I'm like, okay, then and then YouTube just gives me nonstop recommendations, right? And
the algorithm got a.
They're like, oh, you like this? Okay, here's 70 other YouTubers that do it, right? So
after one video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just bombards you with recommendations.
It's like my colleague recommended one murder mystery, and I got nothing but murder mysteries and like some toy videos.
Oh, geez.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then what did I get? Okay, let's talk about. Finally got stuff from the store, online store that I ordered from. They forgot to ship it. They finally shipped it last week. I got my Crimson. Ooh. He is nicely painted.
Hey, that's nice.
the size actually goes well with the Legends, right? Because
he's armored, right?
Yeah, he's armored and he's supposed to be big and empowering. Watch Marvel just make one of these very soon.
Whatever, that's good enough.
Still
Still,
gonna be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is outstanding, I guess, and it's a really
like,
good one too.
I feel like Marvel Select's been killing it lately. Like
after they got rid of their stupid hinge joints, I saw you.
Okay,
like
okay, whoa, we're gonna have a problem with that one.
everyone,
Because you like that one, you like that, right, Pac?
yeah.
And D made fun of it.
Why?
I was just like,
Jack's
just the
legs?
tube.
He was super mean. I told him not.
I wasn't mean. I was just like,
super mean.
no. The thing is, so like Anthony Customs is super particular about proportions and all that. But when you look at that figure, his torso is just basically a tube.
I'm on your side, Pac. I think it's the best
I like
figure.
this. I like this figure
think
for a
it's a great
classic
figure.
cap. Do you like that figure more than the Hasbro one? Out of curiosity,
Who are you talking to?
Pac.
It's tough because like that comes with a lot of accessories, man. Like you have two versions of cap you can use on that.
Does he have
Okay.
2 shields?
Yeah, he has 2 shields. The
And
way
the,
that-
and the
that's
head
awesome.
sculpt too, right? The head's
That's awesome.
different too. Old classic head.
How about articulation? Thigh cut, bicep swivel.
no thigh cut, so that's where the articulation's better on the Marvel Legends. But I just aesthetically, I like the Marvel Select.
People
one.
who like the classic will love this
Mhm.
figure.
I was just gonna say that. And then the other thing is that he lines up with your McFarlane character because they're 7-inch, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
So it works.
2 Boy Scouts right there. There you go.
I like how he has the Superman on hand at all times, just in case he needs to like.
I was working on the review, so I have it out for the size comparisons. Yeah.
I also got a Anakin Skywalker. I've always wanted this one, so I finally got one. I love how they just gave me a backpack and charged me like obscene amounts. But thanks, Hasbro.
Is that the only accessories? Is his backpack?
Yep, you got it.
Bro.
Absolutely disgusting. And then I got my G.I. Joe. I love me some G.I. Joe. So I got my Recondo, classic Recondo. This guy just crazy. Screams what's in Crocodile Dundee. So got him. I got 2. I don't know if you collect this line, Masters of the Universe, New Eternia. Do you collect He-Man at all?
I have like a few that I've gotten like on clearance at Target, just because engineering wise, they do some good stuff on Masters of the Universe stuff.
Yeah, so I got this guy here. I was gonna order some other stuff, but they sold out at the store. I'm like, all right, cool. I guess I'll save some money. And then I got here him, Triclops. So the New Eternia stuff looks really cool. So I got him. That, and then I went to my post office because they said I've got stuff, and they only had one thing. They had my NECA 4-pack here. Dee's favorite, Punks, right here. Punks in disguise. I do want to talk about this. These 3 in the back here, or right here. If you guys can see it, these 3 here. So I don't know if you're familiar with what's going on with Holothon. NECA's got this Holothon and Target thing that they do once a year, where for every Friday for the next month, they will release certain products at Friday at 5 a.m. in the morning Eastern time, right? So is it Eastern time? Yeah, I think 5 a.m. So us Western people, 7 a.m. Eastern. So it's like 4 a.m. here for something like that. We got no chance. I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. to buy a figure. It ain't happening, right? So
No,
by the time I wake up, it's already sold out. Gone. From Target site and from holothon.com site.
just set the alarm. Go back to sleep.
No, I'm not doing that. It's ridiculous. Like they have this huge event, Holothon, and they have like 7 of them available to buy. Why are you doing like just do a time thing? They do it on their website. They have for like 3 weeks, they'll have a timed thing. Hey, you want to buy this product for 3 weeks? We're gonna let you purchase it, and then we're gonna close it, and whoever purchased it, we'll know exactly how many to make, and then we'll ship it out 6 months later. They've done that so many times, NECA. So I don't know why they can't do that. Hey, limited amount at Target.com, but at Holothon or our store, we'll have a timed for 1 week, 7 days. You get it in. If you don't, too bad. We give you 7 days to buy this thing. It just gives everybody a chance, and it's just so frustrating because they did it last year too. I mean, I had to like ask so many people to help me out, and And there are people like, for example, guys like Ryan Carper who's helped me.
Don't say his name or he'll just come back over and over. But
no, I just want to give credit.
I'm funny. It's funny. He opens.
These guys went to Target for me and shipped it to me because that was the only way I was going to get some of the stuff. This one I was able to buy on Target.com only because I get some people's credit cards didn't go through, and 2 hours later it was back on stock again. Right? That's the only way I was able to get this. Because somebody's like, "Oh, refresh." I'm like, "I'll do it once in a while, but I don't have time to sit there and refresh all day long." Right? And it's just so frustrating because I'm a big fan of NECA's Turtle line and I can't get my stuff. It takes forever. It's just, it's really frustrating. They are the most frustrating company right now for me. I mean, one thing I'll say about McFarlane, I know I poo on them a lot, but they have ample of stuff.
Do they though? Because I don't know. I see.
Well, it's not as difficult as these guys make it out.
Yeah,
right?
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, they have their exclusive sign stuff, though, which is obviously limited ones. But in terms of their main line, they do have a lot. I can speak for us in our area because we get a lot of it, and it's just like packed at the stores, right?
Yeah, I get jealous because y'all, whatever is exclusive,
you missed it. Packed at the store.
You're opening monologue.
Don't you dare press that button, D.
Yeah, I was like, do I do this right now? Or does that count?
No, but I just get so frustrated when people companies put on events and make it so hard for fans to buy it. Do you not want people's money? Right? It's and then you do it on an Eastern time. Great for the Eastern board, but there's millions living on the Western side of the North America too that would like it, and it's impossible. It's even more impossible for us Canadians to get it because either you go to holothon.com or you drive down to Target and buy it yourself in the US because they've cut off all of Canada. We used to get it at GameStop. We don't get it anymore at GameStop.
Oh, really?
Very hard to find.
If we're lucky, sometimes they show up at Toys R Us.
Yeah, the offshoot lines, not the main line though. Like the Ronin lines, you'll get that. That's it.
Yeah.
It's they don't care about Canada at all. They used to. It was easier back then to get stuff, but not anymore. Anyways, that was my rant.
You can tell Elvin's been hunting the last few days.
Dude, I've been hunting. I've been connecting with you. I even talked to you. Remember how you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. What? Who? NECA? Who?
What?
You want Funko Pops?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, I know. I do appreciate that people did help me to get some stuff. So, especially our friend, like you mentioned earlier, D. Jeff, he was able to get me a couple of the turtles. The one turtle that I want, I can't get. So
you'll get him. You'll get him eventually.
Yeah, and then Anyways, enough with my rant. That is what I got, and that is what I watched. All right, shall we get into what do you want to talk about, D? What do you want to get into?
I put McFarlane first for our guests.
You do that all the time. Stop lying.
Last week I started putting imports first, but now I've reverted back to this.
Look, it's Ice Cube people. What? Frost.
So they did Batman Frostbite.
Frostbite.
I don't understand. I don't understand why Joker would be in a Frostbite version.
I don't know. Ask Pac. He's the resident expert. Go ahead. Take it away, Pac.
It's what everyone was asking for, right?
Yeah. There'll be a Jokerized version of that.
Oh, were they? Okay. Are you getting this?
No.
Everyone was asking for it though. Man.
No. What's the limited? It's to what, 7?
Yeah, it better be limited.
7,000.
7,000? That's not limited. That's NECA's entire inventory.
I'll be honest. Like I get what they're trying to do by reusing molds, but it's like this figure, the original one, is up there in the secondary market. So it's like, why don't they just reissue that one instead of making a translucent version? You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't know.
What about our favorite McFarlane fan, a YouTuber? Is he getting this? I want to know. I don't understand the like.
Well, like Batman, I almost understood because like he fights Mr. Freeze, but even then,
but if Batman's frozen, then he's dead.
Yeah, put him in the like right? Mr. Freeze armor, like put him in his like heated armor, right, and then make that look semi-frozen. But Joker and Mr. Freeze don't really interact, let alone a Frostbite edition of it. So that's kind of weird.
it would be cool if you had like partial limbs frozen, like Batman's legs are frozen.
Yeah.
Like you can like an insert. You put his actual regular legs in the insert of the frozen thing, right? That would look cool.
I mean, I guess for toy photography shots, you can use these frostbit figures for like Mr. Freeze's victims or something, but
or background characters for Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
Batman, I would get. Just Joker, I don't know why he would ever encounter Mr. Freeze in this scenario where he ends up frozen or frostbite.
Or his ghost Joker.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
So you get the standard stuff. I'm curious the quality of this plastic as well, because I know when Hasbro used to do translucent figures, they just degraded and crumbled over time, like they would snap at the joints. So I'm curious about these ones.
I do appreciate him going all the way in. I mean, he's got the stand even frozen, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he could have went with the black stand, right? I mean, that's the standard, right? But he's like, no, we're going all in. Everything, even the box is frozen, right? And I do like, but one thing, he was showing this in the video, and he's like, look, you could take it out, put it back in. It looks nice. I'm like, okay, hey, listen, I give you A for effort. You're going all in with this, right? Those kind of things I do like. You kind of have to appreciate sometimes a company that's just, says, okay, let's just go all in. It might work, it might not, but we're just going to give everything we have.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate that. I do. See, I'm really trying here.
I know you're trying. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being polite to our guests. What are you playing with right now?
Oh, man. I was agreeing.
You're talking about me? You don't want to know. Just kidding.
No. Then we have Booster Gold. We already previously had a Booster Gold 2-pack. Same body mold.
You're getting these two, right? Pack for sure.
Mr. Freeze I want to get, but it's sold out on BBTS. And like you were talking earlier about like production wise, it's tough, man, because it's kind of like the Wild West with some of these figures now for McFarlane.
What about like Target, Walmart, and none of those guys will have it?
I didn't see some of those.
GameStop?
Nah, I mean,
I always offer. I'm like, I'll send you some, but you're gonna have to pay the shipping, and that's the downside, right?
Right. Yeah. Because I always see you guys have stuff at Toys R Us. What's considered exclusive here, you guys will see at Toys R Us, but it's at a markup. Like, what is it, like $40 for Legends up there?
Yeah. Oh God, it's like $50.
We don't talk about Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Our GameStops have the same stuff for retail price, like normal retail price.
Oh, okay.
So I have no idea what Toys R Us is thinking. Like, we still have Agent Carter or whatever, Captain Carter from the secret or whatever. What if wave?
It's still there.
It's still there for $44.99.
Brother, it's been 3 years.
Yeah, it is. It's peg warming.
No, he's not lying. We don't get clearance stuff like I envy. Sometimes I see these group chats, and there's someone in Texas,
Ross, right?
Idaho. Like, I got this for $4, and I bought 7 of them. I'm like,
dude,
this has been around for like 3 years. We don't still get a penny drop on that.
If we're lucky, they put them on clearance for the normal price it should be.
So he's asking if it's Mr. Freeze exclusive. Yes, it is, right?
No, it's
it's not
retail release. Yeah, I think Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, GameStop, they all should have it. I have the original version and I have the Chase version, which is like in the Superpowers color.
Yeah,
but I like this one.
Look at you showing that.
No. I didn't mean to like that.
Don't listen to Elvin. Don't worry.
I'm kidding. Okay, so is this another version besides the 2 you have?
Yeah, it's same body mold, but in that.
So I don't know. Third version,
yeah. Was this in the comics or no? Because that looks more like the animated series style.
Yeah, they just colored it like animated style.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, which is cool. Something different, right?
It's pinless by way of like they cover the joints on his arms. Like there's like a.
What about the area where the elbows meet?
Where
the elbows are?
Don't talk about that.
What's going on?
He wants to know if the whole thing's like truly pinless, but it's just
not truly pin. It's covered up, which is still nice aesthetically.
Then it's not pinless, people.
It's the same thing.
It's the same. It's hidden. It's fine. Don't listen.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
You know those pinless figures also have pins. It's just covered up as well.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about Booster Gold here. So, D, you don't like the coloring on him?
Not at all. I don't like this suit.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. What are you saying?
Oh, you're probably going to talk about the goggles?
Well, I'm just going to talk about like the company seems to always put a card in their insert, and the card, I think 90% of the time, looks vastly different than the figure it comes with.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering, why is that the case?
It's been 5 years, Elvin. I guess at this point I kind of gave up on that. Kind of like the scaling. I've just kind of like, it is what it is. Like,
You
here,
just accepted. You accepted it, right?
yeah, like check this out. This was the classic Superman
Zoom him in.
I'm reviewing today,
That looks great. I love that.
and this is the figure that came with it.
So
So it's like, I got to pick my battles, man. I can't.
yeah, that's why I don't, because it's just like I can't give my money to disappointment.
Virtually identical.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
know.
get it. It's basically the same picture.
But
Yeah.
that booster gold should have had at least a clear goggles. At least that.
I agree.
They're never going to do that for these.
But they did one.
They did for Impulse, and that cost them their annual budget, probably.
You think so? Why not? Yeah. But they also did like translucent on some of those My Hero Academia figures.
Yeah, the weirdest choices to do that on.
Great point. Great point. Yeah. These just still have that license?
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've had a figure from that line.
Okay. But I love booster gold. And when I see this, it infuriates me, because you could have had a home run here. If you just made clear goggles, that's all you had to do. Forget the paint.
Even the old one here. Here's
Yeah.
a comparison. This is the old one beside
Yeah,
it.
that's the one I have.
Which one do you prefer more? Do you prefer the bright yellow or this gold?
The bright yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, it's called booster gold, not booster yellow. Come on. Let's go there. Come on.
Close enough.
This guy and his semantics.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just doing what Toddy would do. Right?
The one thing I'll still never get over is look at those elbow joints.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Look at them. Those pins, like they sculpted detail on the like ankle and wrist joints.
Let me get my popcorn. Let me get my popcorn.
Not the elbow, but the wrist joints. Like they sculpted details on the wrist. So when you bend the wrist, it like protrudes out. He looks like he broke his hand.
Well,
he's got mac and cheese noodle for myself. Oh man.
It was either that or the ball joints that we got in wave one, like the ball joints that look like that. It's like, I guess this is a bad example because it's actually hidden pretty well.
Yeah, that's hidden. I was like, that's perfectly fine to me.
The one that had like the bad ball joints, but it's on my shelf there. But yeah,
is that the Clydesdale Batman with the massive bat? Oh yeah, that is the one, right? It's like
the cape's nice, but this is where it's like
no, the cape does look nice. Yeah. But
so
that's a big Batman.
My problem is like you have ball joints on figures. Like you can hide these. Like it's not impossible to hide them. But when you go the extra mile and sculpt detail, look at the one on the right. They're not even perfectly sphere. So when you bend them, it doesn't line up correctly. That's the weird part to me, and he keeps doing it.
Say no to crack.
How's your Green Lantern? Yeah, see, that makes me angry. Why? Just make it a circle. Just make it a sphere, man.
Photoshop's easy. It's easy, guys.
So then this was the comparison to the old one, and then there was the what color was it?
I kind of like the left one.
Yeah, it looks.
I just like that
Mr.
metal
Freeze.
shine. Right, looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Mr. Freeze. I've got the Mezco one.
That's
Not
your favorite
bad.
one, right? You have the animated.
That's the only one. It's the only one.
You were trying to track down the animated, but you
yeah, I
never
just
found it,
didn't
right?
bother. I don't
Yeah.
like to forget it. I dropped that line. I just didn't chase after it.
Which one?
The animated stuff.
Oh, the McFarlane did.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Even the old ones before he got the license. Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
I like the paint job of those better. The funny thing about this one is the like ice effect on the gun. It's not meant to come off, and people just pulled it off because like it kind of gets warped when you pose it over time. So just pull it off, and you can peg it back in.
Oh, did they try to like fake glue it? You know, when they put like a little dab and it doesn't.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happened with this.
That's how it should have started. Let's like leave it a separate piece, but whatever.
So it looks like more accessories.
Oh, let's go back a second. I was going to ask a question. Does he? Is that all he comes with, or does he come with the little, glass of his wife?
No, it doesn't come with Nora.
Ah, that would have been a nice touch.
It would have, yeah.
Okay.
The one you got does, right? Was that Mezco you said?
I think so. I don't know. I can't remember. It's one of these closets.
Say I bought it and I put it away and I lost track of it.
I just found Bishop on the floor. I'm like, hey, there he is.
Oh, I have this guy.
Your Mezco one?
Yeah, it's on the floor. Yeah, well, let's not go there. You're gonna enable my friend Jeff in a second here. He's been to my house.
Jeff goes over
he's mortified.
Jeff goes over just to tidy up. And then ambush bug.
Ambush bug. That's his name.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's kind of a weird.
He looks like a Martian reject.
He's a weird. He breaks the fourth wall. Like he's just. I don't even know what he's supposed to do. Like I don't understand what his deal is.
Who's the little guy? Target spokesperson? Like what is that? What else is? I don't know who this guy is. I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, you don't need to know. All you need to know is he comes with one fisted hand. The end.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
That's kind of sad for this one because this is a reused body mold too. They have
that Hasbro. At least they gave them one.
Some don't even come with that.
Yeah. What? So is this a prominent character like Deadpool or something that breaks the fourth wall?
I wouldn't compare him to Deadpool, but yeah,
I'm not comparing.
Yeah,
in terms of breaking the fourth wall, is that what he does?
Let's not get carried. Yeah, he does that. That's the kind of...
Okay.
But other than that, I don't know what his deal is.
Are you one of you gentlemen buying this? Why are you laughing? I'm asking you a question.
No, I'm not.
Pac?
Probably not.
Okay. Jeez, I'm trying to be serious, and you guys.
Yeah, sorry, that was a very solid question.
Well, I will say this though: at least we're getting a lot of deep cut characters now. Like
like that rabbit, right?
Yeah, Captain Carrot, and
yeah, he looked great actually.
This guy, yeah.
No, he did. Seriously, he looked great.
Yeah, but
not this one, but the other one. Yeah.
For every Captain Carrot, we get an ambush bug. So
you got a captain there, all right. I don't know what the little guy's name is, but he's got the C on his chest. Captain something of the little people, I guess. I don't know.
Is that supposed to be the Flash as a baby? I don't know. I can't tell.
I have.
Why would he have the letter C on there?
I don't know.
It's Child Flash.
Yeah.
That's a good one, actually. Oh, anybody know? Let us know in the chat what that is.
I could easily look it up, but I'm not going to because he bothers me.
Come on, please. I want to know now.
Yeah, just real quick. I saw.
Pac will talk about this while you look it up. Go ahead.
Go back.
No. I was just I was seeing something. Comment. He said, "Who said it?" He said, "This dork only buy Todd figures. No wonder we're living in the '90s for domestic quality." I don't know about you, kid, but '90s were awesome.
Yeah, man. You tell him, buddy.
Yeah, we can go to the next one. We can go to the next one.
We don't have any of the stuff, by the way. If we didn't buy stuff in the '90s and the stuff that came out in the '90s,
right on.
Because we're the people. Our demographics is what's buying these stuff right now. My kids don't care about any of this stuff. They don't even come down to my rooms on here. They're like, whatever. We don't care about that, Dad. So while D's looking up Captain, whatever that guy's name.
Oh, you still want me to look it up? Fine.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, don't mind.
Pac, you want to talk about this right here?
Yeah, I mean, it's another character you can cross off in your DC Multiverse list or DC Universe list. I'm not going to get this, but if it's on sale, I might.
The Joker looks not bad. I like
it. Doesn't, but his head looks smaller than the rest of his body. Like
yeah,
you know.
But they made this. They made that head sculpt before, or is it new?
That's a new head sculpt. It's a reused body mold, though. I think it's from like the base. I think it's from the Arkham Joker. From like
it reminds me of Arkham. Yeah.
It does.
They've been
who's this next to him?
She replaced Harley Quinn. So Harley started becoming more of a hero type person who hangs out with the Bat family. Yeah. And Punchline, that's her name, is a Joker fanatic.
Oh, I like that. Punchline. Okay.
So she slit Harley's throat and left her for dead.
Oh, jeez.
Harley healed, but like that's what she's about. She's like, nope, I'm in second in command. Like I'm the new Harley, basically. She comes and takes her spot. That guy's name is Cheeks the Toy Wonder.
His name's really Cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is awesome.
I might buy it just for that now.
Oh yeah, I know. That is awesome. Cheeks. Those are nice cheeks there, buddy. All right. He must work out. All right, cool.
That's kind
What
of
else?
off-putting. I don't really know what to say
Something
about that.
somewhere.
but-
Come on.
I don't. No, not you. The
Oh,
figure
oh, oh.
itself. They have Cheeks.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cheeks is a doll that Ambush Bug found at one time. He thought the doll was alive and claimed it was his sidekick. Cheeks the toy wonder. Okay, there you go.
Sick.
Here's another Captain America for you. We're gonna get into Mezco now.
So this is the golden age, right? Or silver age? Sorry, silver age.
You're a Mezco guy, Elvin. Are you getting this thing?
No,
What about you, Pac?
I don't like those pants.
No. I used to have some Mezcos, but I sold most of them. Kept like one or two. I kept two actually.
I
Yeah, I have Spider-Man 2099. Yeah.
What else did you? What else you have?
Thor from Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kept one good one and kept one not so good one. Okay.
You like
Which one was the
MCU
good
stuff?
one? Which was the bad one?
I won't reveal it
Come on, man.
because that'll be mean. That'll be mean. That'll be mean. No, this is not my cup of tea. I don't like the pants, and I don't care for Silver Age Captain America. Not hating on it. I just not my thing.
Okay.
How about you guys?
No,
Let's say, just but I know you're probably not gonna buy it, but what do you think? Just the looks of it.
It looks accurate to the Silver Age. Like I can't really hate on this. It looks no worse than any other classic Mezco. You know how they're very stylized. Like those pants look weird, but I'm pretty sure in the comic it has that line drawn there.
Probably, yeah. But this also saves them from creasing too, right?
This is gonna crease regardless. Sorry.
No, I meant like the actual cloth underneath creasing and ripping.
Oh, this is still going to. I get like. That's my problem with Mezco. Full body suits like this.
Yeah. The shield
Like,
looks good.
Yeah.
The head sculpt's on point for a Silver Age, even without the mask. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people did get this.
Same with the classic Spidey and Green Goblin, right? Like there is a market for these Silver Age characters.
Cowabunga, I just read the wiki for Cheeks.
I told you everything you need to know. The name, that's all you need to know.
Cheeks. Watch him sell out now. Everyone wants it. Just for Cheeks.
Oh, he comes with cheeks? I'm all in.
I'm all in. And then Todd's going to say, let's make a platinum version of this one.
Life size.
Yeah.
Accessories, the cowl.
It's kind of bare
Bomb.
bones for accessories, huh?
Yeah.
They gave you extra hands, though.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
He must come with the effects for throwing the shield in the ground, does he not?
I don't.
The clear.
No.
Oh wow!
Nope.
What?
That's it. That's it.
Dang.
Normally they do have the whooshing effect.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You know the clear
or magnetic bullets, like ricochets. Like
Yeah.
Wonder Woman even had that.
That's disappointing. Ugh.
So this one seems just like a cheaper version.
I wonder if they're waiting for this to using this as a stepping stone to get to other Captain Americas.
So we have it's $95.
Ooh.
Dang.
Miles was 85. Just to put it into perspective, 95. They're normally $95.
Yeah, no, that's steep, man.
Miles was 85.
Yeah.
Didn't he come with more?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah.
So they're charging Cap is a standard, like their standard pricing for him. And then I guess to make it for the effects, they gave him I swear Elvin's bashing this and I come to his house next time he'll have it.
I swear to God, I'm not having this in my house.
Did you see the distraught? No, like he's just like offended you said that.
No, I'm not offended. I just know I won't be getting this. Unless somebody was to send it to me, then yeah, but no one's sending me anything. I'm not buying this.
No one except your P.O. box.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I thought I was gonna get my other stuff. Didn't show up today. I was very disappointed. I was waiting for my G.I. Joe Hasbro missiles, these giant missiles that attach to the his tank. it's supposed to be. It's in Portland. It's on its way here. So
They'll be here in no time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Unless they
Hopefully.
send it to the wrong house. Mayfex, Spidey, you doing this one? It's the Rami version. They're considering it the No Way Home. People were griping about the mask differences and the web lines. I honestly didn't even notice. But I don't need this. I'm fine with the Hasbro one.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't need this. Like I'm not a diehard. Like I like Spider-Man. I like those movies for their time, but I'm not someone who will need this specific version of the character in their collection. I can just deal with the Hasbro one.
Mm-hmm.
For people who do want to pose him without the mask and just have him on their Spidey shelf, this is pretty sweet. They did get the Bandai one before. What do you prefer? You seem shocked I'm not getting it. Does that mean you're getting it?
I was thinking about it just for the head sculpt because that was pretty spot on to Tobey Maguire's likeness, but I already have the Hasbro one. I think I might just keep that one too.
Did you get the single pack or the 3-pack?
The 3-pack, which I know is like blasphemous because everyone roasts that figure, but like I'm in the same thing. I don't really care for Tobey's Spider-Man. I prefer Andrew's more, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Like having just one is good enough, in my opinion. You're not unless it's a centerpiece, like someone who grew up in that time, who loved the movies, and whose definitive Spider-Man is Tobey. Then sure, go all out and get this nice one. But
I'd rather get a Bonesaw one.
I bought it.
Did you? I'm not judging you. Did you get the SH Figure Arts one too?
No.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh wow, wow. Oh, wow.
I don't know. I feel like you
actually maybe I did. Can't remember.
He doesn't even know. Don't even listen to this guy.
I don't remember. All I know is that got duped by Hasbro, and I did not appreciate that.
Yeah, that was kind of sketchy.
That was not kinda. It was sketchy.
Come on. Do you remember that? And then a solo release after the fact.
Get out of here.
Come on.
We knew it was coming though.
Come on. That's so sketchy.
Oh man, that was such a slap in the face. Oh, I was so mad. And then I ended up buying them. They're right here next to me.
Yeah, I'm so mad I bought that.
I was like, damn you. Here's my money.
Begrudgingly will buy the second.
Yeah, I kicked and screamed all the way out of GameStop.
This is a good head sculpt though.
Yeah, the head sculpt's really good.
I don't know about the one on the right. That looks really sus.
That's what he looked like. That's what he looked like. He looked like that corny.
He's like, yeah, you know, like
he looks like he was part of that high school kids that went back in time to medieval times or whatever it was.
He doesn't look like he plays football. So
it's a towel boy.
Yeah, he's a water boy. Oh man, traps for days. Yes, sir. Pass on Spidey for me. Mayfix is my line though. What? If it's your line, you gotta get this guy.
He's a DC guy.
Ah, okay.
We had a discussion about this.
Okay.
Darth and I, yeah.
Do the Mayfix boots seem too short? Shall we go back to that picture?
I see what you're saying.
Yes. Maybe a little bit.
Let's see.
I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, how high do you want his boots?
They normally come up like just under his knees.
Oh, do they?
Not that, maybe not that high, but they are short. Yes, Jeff is right.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like they changed the suit in No Way Home as well. So no. Overall, though, I do think this is a decent import figure.
Mm-hmm. I think Amy had it for like $55. So it's too bad.
Looking at the figure arts one too, the boots are that short, so that's probably a No Way Home design. Because I looked at this.
Those are high socks. Oh man.
And then the effects here, we got the portals, some web effects.
Look, he has a lightsaber.
I was like, what the hell is that? I forgot entirely what the plot point of that thing. I was like, oh, that cured someone. I forgot who, but maybe Sand. Yeah, it was Sandman.
Wrong company, Disney.
Yeah. And then the mask looks kind of weird.
It's squished in.
It looks kind of like we were talking about this. It looks like a deflated.
The one on the left looks weird. Well, no,
yeah,
the one
on the right looks like
the one on the left. I told you looks like you put a penny in the railway tracks and it really gets run over. Right?
Or those like hard plastic balloons, like the dollar store inflatable balls.
Oh man,
the one on the right is Bandai.
Yeah, I'm a sucker. I bought it. Portal sold.
And his ankle socks are the same height, so that's just a No Way Home design.
His head is a balloon? What?
Oh, yes. I can.
Oh, I guess I ruined it for me.
Yeah, I was just like, return
yeah,
to sender.
I'm gonna go cancel right now.
And then here's a side-by-side. You didn't get the SH one, you said, right, Elvin?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah, when it shows up, you'll find out.
I think I did. Never mind. I think I did.
We'll speed through these for black's sake. Gridman or Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. If you're from the West, Bandai.
This is right up D's alley.
I'm passing on this. It's not necessary. Plus, I have one already. Anyways, moving on to the next slide.
What else?
This is self-explanatory. It's a Sentai Power Ranger type person. In the American version, the kid plays a guitar note and he gets sucked into cyberspace and turns into this guy.
That's Joey Lawrence's brother. Isn't
yeah, you remember now? It's so stupid.
I have no idea.
It's so weird.
This, Elvin?
No.
Oh man,
you probably did, but tuned it out. It's basically Power Rangers, but in the virtual reality world, not to be confused with VR Troopers.
Okay.
So 104 bucks at Big Bad Toy Store.
Jeez.
It's a BBTS tax, dude.
Yeah, so it's probably $85 normally.
That's crazy.
Matthew, I think, got that. He wants this. Matthew likes this guy, so. And then this was the Broly we were talking about.
And not so Broly.
Yeah.
Mr. Werewolf.
Fierce Duty. Yeah, Werewolf. I have the original. You have the original. Both the Super and the Z one.
People are losing their minds on the internet for this.
Was it a 10-hour pre-order window? And some people missed out and they're freaking out and are upset about it. I like it for what it is. The proportions are different. Not enough for me to bother.
Beefy. He is beefy.
When you guys say 10-hour, is it like made to order for this line or what is it?
They just had it up for 10 hours and then closed it.
It's so weird. Like, why 10 hour? Why not 12, 24? It's just weird. 5ktoys.com, right?
Yeah. And it was up on the 26th.
They do weird stuff.
And then now I don't even see it on their site or their Instagram like reels. They just pulled everything off of it for some reason.
Just before they were about to get a lawsuit. They're like, yoink. Yeah, no, so, I didn't get this.
Anyone who has the official now has the substitute. Comes with all these accessories. It even comes with a Goku hair grab on the bottom right there. And then a werewolf head because this isn't technically Broly. And here's the different version. So there's their version. Then the official one's in the middle. And then there's I think it's the figurized model kits. That's what they're called. I'm not nitpicky enough to, like, some people like the proportions are wrong. I'm like, his proportions change in every frame, man. So, like, I don't care about that. Like,
is that true? Because I was like, man, it looks like Rob Liefeld drew these.
Yeah, it does. But that's what he looks like sometimes. Sometimes the shoulders like pop up like that in the middle, like the official one. Yeah. Sometimes they're relaxed. I don't know which one you prefer looking wise. The hair's wrong, technically. They're supposed to be more spiky, like the one in the middle there.
Yeah.
And more gappy, so you can see in between them versus the third-party one. They are making adjustments as they go, though. So they're looking at comments and they're making changes. So that's pretty cool of them. Like there's the previous version, and then they made the face longer because the face was longer in the movie. The neck was kind of thin in the movie. Like you see the figure arts one in the middle. He has a thin neck. Versus the third-party one on the left. His traps are huge and he has no neck. So people are kind of bothered by that. People are even holding a magnifying glass up to the cloth. And then, like,
oh my God.
These folds are weird. I don't like the folds on these things. On his tunic part, they're saying it drapes too low. So it's kind of like, amusing how far and how hardcore the Dragon Ball fans are. And then we have rotation here back and front. The articulation seems sound to me. Even if you don't want it for a Broly, you have an Anubis or something. You could pretend it's something else, a werewolf.
He comes with a trench coat too.
I don't even know what it comes with anymore.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it with the black trench coat.
So here's the height scale. If you notice, the top of Goku's hair reaches just under his pecs, right? So people zoomed in on this, and then they went and took the renders and put the Goku next to the official one there. This is the Super Broly. So the Super Broly and the official Goku are fine, but the third party one is too tall because Goku's too small there, you see. So people are pissed off about that a little bit.
So were they going to shrink it?
They're not going to do anything anymore. Whatever. What you see is what you get at that point. And anyone who wanted to pre-order did.
Yeah, I passed on this.
And then these are showing up on third-party sites already. Oh, yeah, there's the cloak you were talking about. So they're going for like 111, 113 random prices. I think it looks nice for a third-party figure, but I don't need it because I have the official one. So,
yeah, you don't collect.
How do you feel overall,
Pac?
Me or Pac?
Pac.
Yeah, do you do third-party stuff sometimes or no?
No, do you do Dragon Ball in general?
No, I picked up like 1 or 2 SHF Gokus, and that was it. I don't really delve too much into Dragon Ball.
Waiting for Whirling Frostbite edition.
I'd buy that one. It's a lot of fun.
Just translucent.
Hey, Brick, how you doing?
Hey, Brick. Like, what can you even say about this? Like, they're showing it off as they go. They're making changes. So, as a business perspective, as illegitimate as they are, since it's third party, kudos to them for listening to the comment section. And as a buff figure, he looks cool. It's just, is this the Broly people wanted?
Yeah.
It's split. So, anyone who wanted him could have woke up at, what is that, 2:15 a.m. in the morning and pre-ordered him.
Yeah.
Anyone who didn't miss out on much. Even on Reddit, the comment section is just people arguing with each other how wrong or how correct he is.
Bunch of nerds.
And then we have the Rage Toys
Bebop.
Bebop. For those tiny turtles that I showed off. They did so 5K Toys changed their price because remember how I said they were charging double on other sites, like $75 for the turtles and then $50 for the accessory pack that had Mikey's head. 5K Toys made the pack free basically. So I'm split right now. I'm still kind of hovering because it's kind of a they redeemed themselves. They have nothing to do with it. So cool that they did that. I respect that and I appreciate that from them. As far as Bebop and Rocksteady go, since they're in samurai or warrior armor, this isn't really them anymore because they were decked out in like ripped jeans and Chuck Taylors, right?
Yeah.
Now this isn't even them, so I'll pass on those.
It's
maybe
feudal Japan. That's what it is.
Yeah.
See, Brick says he wants that Bebop.
See, you want all of them though, right? Like you got all the other ones.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with how this looks. It's just that's not the Bebop I like. I want the one we know and love. The glasses, the jeans, the sneakers.
You mean the one I tried to give you and you didn't want it?
Who, you? I have it. You gave me it.
Yeah. So why you have it?
That doesn't scale well. He's too big.
Well, give it back then. I don't even want
it. Turtle. I don't want that trash. No, just kidding.
Wow.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I still have it.
That goes for a pretty penny now.
Yeah, it does. Same with the Shredder and Krang. You pre-ordered a blank body, you said, but it wasn't this one, right?
It was this The Rock.
It could be. If you squint your eyes a little bit.
If you drink some Terramana, right? Mix it in with his energy drink.
What are these 20? It's only $27.
Yeah, these are decent for customizers. I have the I think it's VT Toys or GW Toys, one of the other ones.
He's got good girth, Pack. He's got good girth.
Yeah. They scale with Mayfex figures mostly. This guy's gonna be bigger because this is their giant muscle bound guy.
Will he scale with my McFarlane figures or no?
No, he'll look up to them still. Those guys tower over them.
So he'll look like Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
That Bebop had LASIK.
Elvin, did you pre-order a blank body? You said.
No, I said I was gonna pre-order and send it to your house.
I mean, good, sure. What? Elvin basically wants to learn how to customize. I suggested a Green Lantern because he has a Hal Jordan. So find a body.
Yeah.
And we'll work on it.
Anybody, together. Like even off the streets?
Find a corpse and we'll sort that out.
I have no affiliation with any of these
comments. Just leaves.
Keep it on ice.
Yeah.
Frostbitten.
Yeah. Go to Minnesota in the winter. Oh man.
There he is. I don't really need this. There's no like.
I mean, he is a lantern. You know, he's putting his ring somewhere, right? I mean...
Get the smaller one. We'll get the smaller one and we'll make Hal Jordan.
Get the smaller one. Don't get the Kilowog one.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Oh man, these look awesome.
I forget you passed on Mega Man,
and I'm regretting every second of it.
So you have Cutman here. This is the second wave. Cutman,
Clementine Man,
Cut my Joe.
Clementine.
The song "Cut My Joe."
Elect Man.
What?
Elect Man.
Oh, they said lick. I'm like, whoa.
Lick Man.
Whoa.
You can see here on the right his mouth's open for the extra licking action.
These look so good.
They do.
Do I jump back in?
Yeah, you do.
You shit it. Holy smokes.
Hyperbomb Mega Man.
How many Mega Mans are there?
Bro,
so for every bad guy, there's a version of Mega Man.
Okay, give me an estimate. How many is there?
Oh man.
Is there a sale or something that's gonna happen?
Probably not.
Boo.
I'm counting. I don't even want to count. Sorry, man.
There's got to be like a Wikipedia. Or
there is, and then
somebody, please give me an estimate. How many are there? Is this a deep line that they can go?
I think so. If they do all the Robot Masters, there are over 132 Robot Masters.
Holy smokes!
Including the first 8 to 9 being Dr. Light's robots. So you'll maybe at least 9. Plus all the Mega Men, so 18 total. It's just Mega Man with different colors and powers, right?
Wow. Crazy. Back, you get these?
Nah.
You don't care about these at all.
No, they're nice figures. I see people doing good toy photography shots of them, but it just seems like Jade is coming out with a lot of stuff. I can't keep up with this.
Yeah, you got to pick your battles here, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah. I just didn't realize how many different Mega Mans there are.
For every bad guy, he steals their power after, and he can turn into them. So,
what a douche!
Yeah,
stealing bad guys.
He's a thief.
Yeah.
Okay, Elvin.
They should make a thief man.
He probably exists.
What's that?
You getting this?
I thought you wanted me to do that. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just showing him. I'm going to bring up the Hasbro page. Do you have the Hasbro page up?
I do.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and share.
Okay, I will. There it is. The Hasbro page. So we got more things that I'm going to buy. That's really frustrating.
You're not a Transformer guy at all, are you, Pac?
I am, but it's an era you guys probably didn't like, the Beast Wars era.
No,
that's me, baby.
That's him. That's right up his wheelhouse.
I don't give a shit. I got depth charge here.
There we go. He said who?
I have no idea what that is. That's his era. Mine was G1, but I do like some of the Beast Wars stuff. I do have, I have Megatron, Optimus, Cheetor. I've got a few.
Like you like the main cast in there.
Yeah, there's right? What's in it? Tiger. What's the name?
Tigertron.
Yeah, I got him, and then the Raptor. So I got a couple of them. They're not bad. They're pretty cool.
It's just
Just
yours are the vehicles.
Are you like a really like? Are you trying to be like a completionist with Transformers, Elvin?
No, I mean there are a lot of G1 stuff that I probably won't get. It just there's certain ones like this Grimlock is like what the 4th version or 3rd version or something like that, and it's so annoying because I love bright color figures, right? So I've got the regular Grimlock, which is a gold and gray looking one, and then they put this out, and I'm just like, you piece of garbage, like like now I have to get this one, and I did. I pre-ordered this. I'm like, no, it's the same one.
Yeah,
same with MDLX. If they keep doing that, you're gonna do the same
I know.
thing,
I'm so screwed, man. But this guy looks awesome for color wise. Just really, and they put the crown in. Thanks, by the way. And they're like, oh, we got a crown in here this time. But yeah, he looks awesome. I don't know. I know I have this figure, but this color's just pop.
Oh yeah, he does look nice.
Yeah, you should buy it. And then they got these other one here, Legacy United Deluxe line. This is like not the stuff that I would get personally. I'm not really into this, so but people want it. They're gonna get it. So
were you watching the chat in real time when they did the reveals?
I try not to because there's so many people just destroying them.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, was the consensus you positive or negative this time? But
I don't want to go into that because I just cut it off on the screen.
Yeah.
And I don't even watch it because so everybody has opinions, right? And no matter how good they do something, someone's gonna say it looks like crap. Yeah. Oh, I never asked for this, right?
Oh yeah, that's the common phrase. Who asked for this?
Yeah, who asked for this? Well, the board members that need to get paid. That's who asked for this. So, and then they got this one. This looks pretty cool, but I don't like the middle area here. I don't like that.
Is that it's cell shaded?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, okay.
But he does look good. There's a way to pop that out or paint it, then yeah, sure. But he looks damn good. The color's on point. See, this is what I hate when they do. They make the thing so close to being what you want, but they're like, no, let's add this in there because we're gonna nail them later in a year from now and give you the one that you really wanted. But you ended up buying this one, so you're gonna buy 2 now. That's what they do, and it's just so frustrating. Now, D, I think you wanted this one, right? The Voyager?
I don't even know what the heck that is. It was the pure white spaceship car. I was like, oh, sweet, a space shuttle. Like, no, that's a car. Because that thing. Because the way he's holding it, it looks like rocket ship thrusters there.
Yeah, I'm so shocked it's sold out. This is
I don't even know what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, this is the one I did not think would sell out and sold out. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. How did that sell out? But people want that stuff. And then you have this one here. The transforming. This looks really cool, man. But the price is $900.
Jeez.
But it self-transforms just like the Optimus and the Grimlock. He does have some voice activations. I mean, it does look good. But $900, man. Oof. That's more than a Sentinel and Galactus put together. Just think about that. Your 2 HasLabs put together. This is more.
It looks cool though. I'm looking at the video now.
Yeah, but it saves you the 20 minutes every time you want to transform it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Did you get Optimus?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. No, I was just curious. I would have just
part of the fun is getting frustrated in transforming it. There you go. Let's have a race. Who finishes?
Like it looks good. Like no hate on this.
No, it does look good. Just the price scares you. And it's the 40th anniversary, so they're gonna go all out with a bunch of stuff for this year.
I do like that's not like a flat gray. You know how sometimes they do that. Well, we saw everything we need to.
And then they had some pipeline stuff here. So let's see if I can put it up here. Pipeline. There you go. So they had some pipeline in the video, and they're, I don't know when they're going to come up. People are losing their minds over one of the characters here. They have Bumblebee. They showed him off there. I don't know how many Bumblebees we get every year. It's just like Optimus. We just keep rolling out.
For every Bumblebee, they need to make a Sam Witwicky.
Yeah. And then this other guy, I can't remember his name. He mentioned his name. Do you guys know
Who?
this guy here? I'll play it here.
I don't know. Jeff will know.
I don't know who this is, but people were losing their mind. They're like, Straxus. I'm like, who? What? It's like, what are you talking about? So, yeah, I'm happy that people are happy getting this stuff. Pipeline, so cool. Good on them. And that is it for Hasbro.
Yeah, Straxus is a Decepticon.
Yes. Okay.
All right, cool. Kudos to them for getting Straxus.
Is that it for Toy Talk? One more thing?
One more thing. Are you getting this? Are you
No.
getting this? No? Okay.
Just immediately no.
Well, the thing about Elvin is he pre-ordered the He-Man, the Skeletor, the Battle Cat, Panther, She-Ra. Man-at-Arms, or I don't remember.
No, I did not do Tila or Man-at-Arms.
Okay. So, and then he did Super 7 Lino, right?
The 6-inch line. Yes.
Yeah. So I was wondering how hardcore you are.
No, not at all.
Thundercats-wise. Not at all? Okay.
No. I got my 2 main characters. I'm good enough.
But here's a mock-up. You have Lionel's rotation. It looks good. Comes with a lot of stuff.
They're going to look great because their sculpting has been pretty good for the He-Man stuff. I mean, they have to look good. You're paying hundreds of dollars. They better look good.
You know, it's crazy. When Funko acquired Mondo, I thought they were going to do away with Mondo, but they're still going strong.
Well, I think they're
yeah, I think they're more stronger than Funko now.
Now, yeah.
Well, you don't see any Mondos just in desert landfill. So,
yeah.
What did they have? 97,000 product they just threw away? I can't remember.
That's crazy. When I saw that video.
Why did they just let everybody just go at it? Right here, we're gonna come to the desert of Phoenix or Las Vegas. We're gonna drop 97,000 Funkos, and you guys can just go ahead and go pick what you want. Right?
I think it was like something with like tax purposes or something. Like they had to waste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But still, yeah, battle.
They had to declare like bankruptcy, basically. Like they couldn't make a profit or donation off of these things, which is weird. So they'd rather just mass throw out a bunch of vinyl plastic at that. The most toxic of plastics.
I bet you somebody docks that like wasteland, like people drove over there to like go find it.
Probably somebody did, yeah. And then one more thing, right? You have one more thing to show?
Oh, well, it's just someone showed off the Rat King box for NECA.
He looks like a zombie. Is he supposed to be a zombie?
In the comic, he looked like that. The Mirage comic one.
Okay.
Like he was that hideous. So,
I like the other look better.
The cartoon one?
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's less mummified.
Yeah. That looks actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But otherwise, that's it for Toy Talk.
I try
You try to do what? You try to do what?
I tried to pick up one of these Eastman and Laird figures one day. Like I saw Casey Jones. I was like, oh, this looks cool. The cell shading looks like it's done right. Let me go pick it up. And I go to the register. It's like $36. I'm like, nope, never mind.
Yeah,
the Kirby one, but that's about it.
Yeah, I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah, the markup is crazy for these ones.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have to pay somebody extra money on top of this.
Just for licensing?
Yeah, I have a feeling that they have to owe some money to somebody.
Because I know IDW has the rights, Playmates has the rights.
Yeah.
So I don't know who they're paying, but like several people have the rights to Ninja Turtles right now. Loyal Subjects, which is also Funko, I believe. Mezco bought that temporary one. NECA, Super
Super
7.
7, yeah, Super 7. Playmates too, right?
These guys are just whoring themselves out, like with all due respect. But
I
okay,
think Power Rangers is next because Hasbro, what did they license out?
yeah,
Right?
yeah. Oh man, that's gonna look so bad. It's gonna be trash.
Watch, that's gonna be a line I collect.
Oh no, don't say that.
If they make Mighty Morphin and it's cheap, I'll probably pick up like.
So you didn't do the Lightning? You didn't do the Lightning collection?
I did one. I completed one team. It was the In Space team.
Okay.
Are you looking for anything?
No, I mean if Playmates does the In Space and Next Mutation crossover, I'd buy those.
Oh God! Oh God!
That horrible show. Yeah. What...
Hey, it's what he wants. Is what he wants. Okay.
Hey, I watched it.
So
I read it.
All right. Pac, do you have to head out?
Yeah, I hope you guys. I gotta head out and get some.
No. We appreciate you coming out.
Midnight there.
Yeah. No.
But no, I appreciate you guys having me on. Like, it just like before, like I peace out. I just kind of want to say, like, I do catch just with work being busy and stuff like that. I try to catch toy live streams when they're live. Yours is one of them that I try to catch live because, like, you know, some channels and some reviews. I'm not saying who, but it's like sometimes there's like a favorite line. There's some sort of bias towards it. Like mine's obviously McFarlane, right? Yeah. But I think with you guys, it's like you don't really have a bias. You appreciate the figures when they come out from the companies, but you also call it out if it's like, yeah, I'm not feeling that. You know what I mean? There's an authenticity to it. So that's cool.
Elvin just said everything.
No, see, I knew he was gonna say that. That's why I was trying to cut you off.
I know. I was like, I saw your mouth.
No, I might joke and banter about certain lines, especially McFarlane, but you have to give credit where it's due, right? That's how it is. Like, if it's not me, somebody else will like it, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Like, you like McFarlane toys, that's your thing, and makes you happy. Then, hey, that's cool, right? Because that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah,
just making us feel a little bit happy. Simple $20-$30 plastic. If it can make someone happy, then cool.
Right? Jeff's gonna clip that part where you said that.
I've said it many times. And I'll say it again.
Yeah.
I do not hate McFarlane. Stop saying that.
I didn't even say it that time. John did.
Jeez, might have to get a T-shirt made. But Pac,
I appreciate my homies that are working there watch this. I have no affiliation to this man's views.
No, I appreciate you coming on. You are always welcome to come on. We appreciate it because I know it's late over there for you. Have a great day at work tomorrow. Talk about us all the time with your work. Feel cool. I got on a really small channel in Vancouver, Canada.
No. I will say this, man. Like I think you have a pretty solid base because I'm a small channel, but like I'm always appreciative of people that even watch or subscribe. So it's like no matter when I was starting, I had like 100 to like whatever I'm at now. It's like I'm always appreciative of people, and also you guys also for the support for always mentioning my stuff and all that stuff. I'll make sure to return it in favor. So I appreciate it, man.
No. We appreciate you, and guys, go support him on Instagram, on YouTube. Where else? You're on X?
I'm not on X.
Tinder?
I am doing like I haven't been on there but I know they're still recording. I do. It's a podcast called Utterly Horrific Podcast. My friend Dagger do horror movie reviews. I think.
If you give a shout out, give a shout out.
Yeah, it's called the Utterly Horrific Podcast. It's featured on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Audio. I think that's the other version. Yeah.
What's the how often do they drop an episode?
Try to drop every Wednesday. I think there is one from last week that's on there.
Hey, if you're into the horrific stuff, then go check it out. Not me, but there's a lot of people that do love that. There's a big appetite for that. So
we were thinking of switching it up. We might do like Spawn animated series recaps, like from season.
Okay, well, I try to be nice, but now you just go.
No, I'm all in for that.
Get D on there. Don't get me on there, but get D on there.
I'm in for that.
Somebody wants to know if you have an OnlyFans.
No, we used to do. So this is another thing I want to give you guys credit for because we're at episode 161 here on Astonishing News Geekly. But we tried to do something like that on our channel called the Lonely Fans Podcast, where it was like, that's what it's called. Shout out to my homie Albie.
That's a great name.
Damn it. That's a damn good name.
Yeah, we sometimes we'll come up like every couple months and do a podcast, but we went like 49, 48 episodes deep. It's like it's hard to like maintain a weekly or a consistent balance. And you guys did an awesome job of that. So kudos to y'all.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. It is hard work. People don't realize it, but it's fun.
It's fun, yeah.
It's fun, and it's great to engage with people, right? So, anyways, we kept you too long. I appreciate you coming out. You, like I said, you're always welcome to come on. We will bug you to come on later, and we'll try to do maybe an earlier show or something. We could do a special show earlier. Doesn't have to be this late.
No, yeah, I'll try and sometime like see if I'll have like the next day off or something. I'll try and do the full show with y'all. But likewise, you're always invited to come through to my channel too if y'all want to talk.
Send me the invite. I'm there. Send me the invite. I'm there. I'll do my best. I'll clear my schedule for you. No problem.
Right.
All right, man.
You guys take care.
Have a good night. Say bye to him, guys. We're still gonna be on here, but say bye to him.
See you guys. Peace.
Bye.
What a nice guy.
Great guy.
He tolerates your McFarlane.
Friend of the show. What? You're mean to him, not me. What do we got? Well, let's get into our next topic here.
Last but not least, X-Men.
Last week's episode.
Yeah. So
y'all had time to watch it. I don't want to hear no whining.
Spoiler talk, right?
Yes. So I don't want to hear any whining. Let's talk about some of the. We'll get to some key points here.
What was this one called? Bright Eyes?
Yes, I think so.
This one was Bright Eyes, episode 7, aired April 24th. So this was a recap of basically, I don't care what this episode was about other than Rogue. This was a Rogue-centric episode. She's still grieving the loss of Gambit and Magneto. I hate the fact that I have to say both of their names because of the touch buddy situation she was in with them. But that's what was going on. They had a funeral. It was good to see Nightcrawler again. I'm so glad he's not dead, even though he doesn't do much at all. And she just goes on a rampage. Like, let's just skip to that. She goes on a rampage, and you get to see her go to, there's a cameo again, of course, General Ross, who deals with the Hulk mostly. She infiltrates his base to get a leak on Bolivar Trask, that guy who builds the Sentinels.
Okay, so I got a question. There was a line Ross says in there. He goes, this base keeps the Hulk out.
Yeah.
And she tears through it like it's tin can. Is that accurate?
It's possible because the Hulk is stupid and probably smashes things head on. Like, you know how they like reinforce certain areas?
Yeah.
She came through the ground. Like, the Hulk would try to go up to the door and punch it in, where she used her brains and came in through like an air vent or something. So I appreciate she didn't technically go the Hulk route.
Yeah.
But she was still smart and strong enough to smash all their tanks and stuff. She used what was available to her. I
don't know about this. I mean, yes, if World Breaker Hulk, yes, because the more he gets rage, the more powerful he gets.
Yeah.
But if it's like the standard battle, I think she is strong, man.
That's the problem with Hulk, is he has so many forms based on what side of the bed he wakes up on. Like, you get the baby version, you get Savage Hulk, you get Rampaging Hulk, you get Immortal Hulk, Gray Hulk. Like, sometimes you get World Breaker, sometimes you get one who's slightly stronger than the Thing sometimes.
Yeah.
So this is also X-Men 97. So these aren't like, you're not getting World Breaker.
Yeah.
Like, this episode showed you Emma Frost's diamond form for the first time. Like, this is still the young version of these heroes. So it makes sense the Hulk isn't the strongest form that we're seeing here. So I accept what Rogue did. Like, I'm used to her getting her ass knocked out in like the old episodes where she just takes one hit from a laser and she falls out of the sky.
Yeah. Like, I also like the Hulk's this giant muscle bound thing, and you automatically assume that this thing is the strongest thing ever. And then you look at her and you're like, well, she's not strong. But look at the power she has. She has Captain Marvel's or Warbird, her powers, and that's no joke. That's no joke of a power, right? That's an over the top, one of the strongest characters. And so she's got that power. And you know, the thing is, if she's to fight the Hulk, who's to say she can't take some of his powers?
She's done it with She-Hulk. Like, she's done it. Like, and it's worked in her favor. So she's trying to do it to the Hulk, and it overloaded her, because you don't want to have that kind of like who would win episode 8.
We'll get that we'll get into that in a second here about her voice.
Oh yeah, man.
Anyways, but yeah, obviously the more rage the Hulk gets, then it'll eventually probably overpower her. But
Yeah,
she'll
she
hold
can't
her own.
handle that.
She'll hold her own for a bit, for sure.
Like She-Hulk, she did it with fine. Savage Hulk is another story.
Yeah,
I'm okay with her rampaging the way she did here.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
well, she's grieving, right? She's got
Yeah.
anger. She's really angry right now. So
also part of Captain Marvel's or Miss Marvel or Warbird's powers is she absorbs energy. So they were shooting her with laser weapons. So she's probably absorbing that too. Like you have to keep that stuff in mind.
yeah. And then we get that. This was a surprise to me.
I'm glad this wasn't spoiled for me. Like I saw the thumbnail.
It was spoiled for me. I was
mad.
It?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
How did you feel about like you're surprised by how
I was shocked. I was like, what?
Did you feel it did it justice, or did you feel like what's going on here? Like, was it a wasted opportunity? Voice acting, the scene, like
people are getting savage stuff like.
So I assume Darth watched it and he has something to say about her voice.
Yeah, I was just really shocked to have him there because I don't know, it just felt out of place.
Yeah, out of all the people, why him? It was funny to see him throw his shield at her and then she carried it around for the next 4 scenes.
Yeah, that was weird.
Like, what are you doing with this thing and why are you holding it so patriotically? Like, it's cool, but what is the point of this? Also, they did the thing where he lectured her on, you can't act this way. I'm sorry. Her entire race is being wiped out by giant robots. Don't lecture her right now. That's the last thing she wants to hear. She's basically, Cap told her she has to do it by the book. I'd be like, F you. You keep watching my people get eradicated on the news. You're not really doing much. You want to go to a courtroom about this? Like, what are you talking about?
What's that line by Tony? You got your powers from a bottle of.
Oh yeah,
from a bottle. From a bottle, right? Yeah. You got your powers from a bottle.
Everything that makes you special came from a bottle.
Yeah. Oh man, that was savage. But I would have loved to see the Red Hulk here.
That would have been cool, but I think it's still too
early.
Too early, yeah. Okay. Like I think this is just
like the timeline we have to really worry.
Yeah,
about.
I keep forgetting that too. I keep forgetting, and then they do something where I'm like, oh yeah, this is like the second class of mutants at the Xavier school. Like again, Emma Frost only just showed her diamond form.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Getting cameos like this is cool because it's more, because we talked about it, it's more of a step up because we got Easter eggs of characters, but they don't say anything. They don't mean anything in the show.
Yeah.
To get him, I mean, it is weird. He's trying to lecture her. It's just maybe that is the point, that he's corny and doesn't even understand the situation, and maybe he does come to understand later on. But is this the first time we see an Avenger in the X-Men show, like actually talk and be a part of it?
And then like this universe, like the 90s one? I believe so. Because the closest we got was Spider-Man X-Men, which isn't an Avengers, is a Spider-Man one. And then we got the Avengers in Spider-Man, but I don't think we've ever gotten an Avenger in the X-Men show.
We also had X-Men in Spider-Man too, right? Or Iron Man.
Iron Man. Iron Man, War Machine, Doctor Strange. Spider-Man had he was hogging cameos. The X-Men had a full roster, so they didn't really bother with cameos with them.
Yeah, but this is the first time, and I kind of nerded out. I was like, okay, all right, cool. And I get to see, Cap in action. Not bad.
It was cool. I liked it.
I don't know what, like, again, his purpose didn't make that much sense, but
he showed up to scold her, and that's the last thing she needed.
I like how she just throws the frisbee like a million miles away. After, you won't be needing this. Yeah. I'll send it back to Wakanda for you.
She basically said, "Oh, you can." She's like, "I can't be on the news wearing the American flag, just destroying Mexico." And then she's like, "Okay, if you're not," she said, "He's like, my hands are tied." He's like, "If your hands are tied, you don't need your shield." And then she just throws it. Yeah.
Whoop! There it goes. And what's he gonna do? Fight with her?
Yeah. I know we don't like to be like.
She will lay him out in one punch.
We don't like to be political on this show, but this episode was entirely political. Like, it's a man wearing the American flag, telling a species they have to just sit back and relax while a giant robot is just destroying the people. So
yeah, exactly.
Like, that's not going to get solved in a court of law. This is war. You fought Hitler, for God's sake. You know, sometimes.
Yeah, he should be the last person, right, to talk about genocide.
Yeah.
And how to deal with it.
That's my thing too. Like, Captain America forgets Hitler didn't come out of that war a survivor. Nazis weren't all taken into like taken alive. Like, you just don't like seeing it in modern times. But it was cool to get that cameo. Here's a big. You think they're making up, but she hurls the shield. Then we get more mutant cameos.
What's the name? Our boy, vote for San Pedro. Vote for what's the name?
Oh, Sunspot, the useless guy.
Yeah, most useless character in this season. Absolutely useless.
And they keep teasing his like strong guy here. He walks up. He's like, "You're gonna need to bulk up, kid." Sunspot power is super strength. Like, they keep alluding to his power, and I know they're gonna do something special. They better damn be able to do something.
He's gonna save the day at the end. He's gonna save the day.
Yeah, the secondary story was him confronting his parents and coming out. It turns out his mom knew the whole time, but she prefers him keeping quiet about it. So he has to make a big decision if she wants to stay with the X-Men or if he wants to keep the peace.
Probably wasn't X-Men.
Yeah.
That is a good one. I like that one.
There he is.
I'll give you that one. That's a good one. All right, what else happened here?
Honestly, the most important parts were the rogue parts. And then when they finally get to... I did like the cleanup. Here's Emma. This is what I was talking about. She's displaying her secondary mutation.
It didn't look too diamond looking. You know what
I mean?
No,
she just looks like ice.
Yeah, it's just...
She very well could have been Iceman.
I mean, diamonds are ice.
But no, I see what they're very all about this neon blue color because Jean's using it as well for her psychic powers. And Magneto uses it for his magnetic powers. They really like whatever this
It's like the artist only had a certain amount of color palettes in their drawer, right? They're like, we only can do this. Microsoft Paint, we didn't buy the full version.
No, not that. It's whoa, the 90s limited us. Now we can do this. And then they just overuse it for everyone.
Oh man, can't wait for the pre-orders of these ones, right? See, you can actually make the frostbite.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Jeff.
I actually have an Emma Frost select frostbite. That's nice, actually.
The diamond? Is she translucent?
Yeah. I thought it was kind of weak with the animation on this. I was like, you guys could have done a way better job. But
that doesn't speak diamond to me.
No, that's not.
I do like that they brought her in though. And it's cool that they are saying they know characters already, so you don't have to introduce them and get a backstory. However, I hate when Morph turns into a character, which he did again, because I blinked and there was a fight scene and I looked up and Quicksilver was on the screen. I was like, oh, no way, Quicksilver is here.
I know, I was so mad too, man. I'm like, come on, man. Seriously, stop doing this.
And he uses his powers and then he just gets laid out again. I'm like, you suck, man. Every time you use one of your home's powers...
Is there a time limit to his powers that he can use?
Like, the thing with Mystique is she copies looks, but she can't copy powers. Yeah. Morph is copying powers, but he just gets one-punched.
Okay, so you need strong brute force. Why not turn into Colossus? Right?
He turned into someone in a flashback in the old show. I was like, that's pretty cool. So he can do it. He's just not doing it.
Speaking of Colossus, wouldn't he be effective in here? Helping out?
I wanted to see him.
Instead of strong guy, right? Are we all clamoring for strong guy here? I'd rather see Colossus, right? And then at the end, he just, Ileana.
I'm getting worried all the cool characters we saw in the trailer were just Morph.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing now that's a very high possibility.
A strong high possibility.
So I'm kind of bothered by that. Maybe their hands were tied. Maybe they
No. They want to save it for next season. That's what it is.
I hope they bring them in because it'd be a wasted opportunity. And then we were eventually led to the fight scene where she does track down Trask.
Yeah.
And he ends up being a Sentinel.
I didn't care for this.
No, you don't like it. I like the fight scene.
Fight scene is fine, but I just didn't care for this.
You like so what it does though is open the opportunity for Nimrod, the Omega Sentinel, But if you're not a Sentinel fan, then you don't give.
If those guys come into play, half of these guys are dead, right?
Probably.
If Nimrod comes into play, you can kiss Cyclops. And, you know what? Goodbye. It's over for him.
At this current state, Nimrod would obliterate all of them.
That's what I'm saying.
He recently just beat Juggernaut's head in.
Yeah, they have no chance.
Yeah, but they did get their guardian angel from the future, so that was cool too. You didn't like that, huh?
I really wanted them to span off into Age of Apocalypse,
and
then have this what's the name? Bishop's future story as well. Like, remember how they did it? They had a few episodes.
They could still do that for season. Because so the thing about Cable, Cable is this version. Age of Apocalypse is Nate Gray, the younger one. So they can still do that in the future. It's just I don't think they're doing that anymore for season 1.
No.
Hopefully they do a season 2. It'd be interesting to see that. But at the same time, that's an alternate future. So will they even do that, or are they just going to bring Apocalypse back and keep it in this present timeline? Like, what?
Imagine the forward thinking they could have, and just really blow this out and have like offshoots.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were to make an Age of Apocalypse story or season, like a limited season, they could do it on the Disney Plus app.
Yeah.
Right. And people will watch it.
It could be like a what if secondary.
Yeah, like a limited, 4-part, each episode is like 45 minutes long or something.
Yeah.
To get maybe to bridge in between this and the next season of this one. Right. That's the creativeness that you want to see from Marvel to give us that, because people love the show right now. There's a lot of people watching the show.
I think our disappointment is we want all of it at once.
Well, we've been like starved for over 20 years. So
it's understandable. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah, no, I understand, but it also takes time to make animation as well. Right?
That and their stories are so different. So our recap of Age of Apocalypse right now, Xavier's son tries to save Xavier, but he accidentally gets him killed. I think he kills Magneto, I forget. And that spawns a different timeline. So instead of Cable, you get Mr. Sinister making Nate Gray, and it's just like a Mad Max style world or a Matrix style world where I don't know how to describe it. Basically, you have your think of Star Wars, how you have the rebels and then the elite forces and blah, blah, blah. So you have that version of Earth. You have this version of Earth. You have Bishop's version of the future. Like, there's so many futures. They could go on and on with this. So I hope they do. I do like seeing Cable, but you think he was rushed in too soon?
It depends on what I see in the next couple of episodes.
Yeah. They didn't beat around the bush here.
No.
So in the old show, they didn't tell Scott Bishop or Cable was his son. Like, he didn't know. This is the first time he found out. So I'm like, good, you didn't drag that on. Like, you're related now. Thank you. Now we can just move on with the story. Because I was afraid that was going to take like a season and a half where they're going to be dramatic about it and like, who is this mystery man? We all know who he is.
I thought they're going to go outside the match and play catch, right? Hey,
no,
Pops.
Like, yeah, we don't have time for this. I'm glad he didn't consider Jean his mom. He's like, I don't know you, lady. You're not my mom.
Ouch.
And then he's like, second of all, I don't have time for a reunion, Dad. We're just gonna have to get down to business.
Yeah.
Like, sweet. Cable's Cable still. And then did you like the Puppet Master? So it could have been Sinister. It could have been.
Everyone's saying it's Apocalypse.
I don't think so.
Everyone's saying that he's pulling the strings on Sinister and everybody else.
See, that to me is overkill. So you had Trask. Didn't turn out to be him. You had Sinister. Didn't turn out to be him. So Sinister was pulling Trask strings. And then we find out who's really pulling the strings. And it was Bastion. This isn't Inception where you have one guy pulling the string of another guy pulling. Like, that's going to get carried away if they make another red herring. And it just leave it at this. I don't know if you like or hate him. But at the moment,
he makes sense because we got the figure, so it's fine. But he looks vastly different.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Which means what that means, right?
What do you think? What?
There's a figure coming out in the retro packaging.
Oh, everyone who got this with the well, no, everyone can be happy they get another Sentinel.
Well, the people who got it probably don't care as much as the people who didn't get it.
Yeah,
because they get their Bastion from.
Yeah.
Right? Going back to the Rogue voice, yeah, that is the Marge Simpson voice that we're gonna hear it all the time. I do not care for it. I know it's the same actor or voice actor, but man, it doesn't sound good. And I don't mean this in a harsh way. It's just
her age is showing.
Yeah, and
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. It is. It just they should have just kind of said, look, we appreciate you, like, but we're gonna have to get a younger voice that's because it's just it's like it's just Marge. It just every time I hear her voice, I just keep thinking it's Marge.
Wolverine is the one that bothered me.
Really, I think he doesn't bother me as much as Rogue, though.
There's that one clip, and I sent the video of me like, the hell is this? Like,
oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He sounded just so off. And again, it's the age
thing.
Right,
bub. I don't think his is as bad as hers, though. In my opinion,
hers I can tolerate, but
really, I'm the opposite.
They're both pushing it.
And you know what? Hey, God bless them. Like, I don't mean it in a bad way.
Yeah. I don't know what they did with the animation either, but it looks better to me now. Before, the heavy, thick outlines, people were saying it looked like Archer, but I noticed they stopped doing that.
Yeah.
And it's not even like they listened to feedback because this show's already been handed around. And so, but whatever they did, I like it. Bastion, I'm curious to see how this plays out. I think we're going to get the Omega Sentinel, the red-faced woman, from that Marvel Legends wave. Nimrod will probably get. So they're going to re-release a deluxe animated version figure of him, possibly. I'm just guessing. But they're very Sentinel-centric right now, right?
Yeah.
Why not capitalize on that and throw out some more figures? Bastion, like you said, just swap the head out and give him a slick back blonde hair instead of this.
Yeah. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
New episode drops, what's it, Wednesday?
Wednesdays.
Yeah, so a couple of days from now. What do you give this out of 10?
I'm giving it an 8.
Okay.
Not a 9 because, like you said, the voices kind of took me. I was laughing at them, so I was just like...
Oh, man. I'm going to have to give this one a 7.
Okay. What didn't you like about it?
I didn't like the ending stuff here. Like, maybe that's because this is the part where I tuned off from Marvel, right?
Yeah.
And people kept continue reading it. But yeah, it just... And then the rogue on her mission, going rogue.
Oh, you didn't like that at all?
No. I liked it. But then the Captain America part was weird. I was just like, why is this dude even here?
Yeah, I was like, why are you here? You're not going to help.
Yeah, I know why you're here because we're going to nerd out. But
yeah.
I don't know why you're here. Like, yeah, so.
My hope is, I know it's a long stretch, but sprinkling these characters, maybe revamps of other possible Marvel shows.
Well, they did talk about Spider-Man. The creators said, hey, we'd be interested in doing it if Disney wants to do it.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. Just do it. You need more content. Just put this on.
And the Legends team clearly likes making Spider-Man figures. So this is just a whole other opportunity to re-release the same animated one you just did, cel-shaded.
Lighter paint job or minor little changes, then boom, retro packaging. Right? So... But I can't wait. I hope they make a bunch of figures from this line, though. I did see that people are starting to get Cable in hand now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just saw somebody a couple hours ago get it in hand already.
So, in the States, or is it Eastern?
It's in the States.
Okay, that's cool though. Like, I'm happy. Like, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet
man,
Cable.
I can't wait, man.
Even though I have 4 cables, like, what's one more cable?
You have the definitive best one, Yamaguchi one.
That one is great, but he has so many good looks that I wouldn't object to another one. So
I'm gonna get this poor man's Cable. And
no, this one's still good. He looks like the Marvel versus Capcom one.
You know what's gonna look good if Mayfix makes one. Woo! I'm all over that bad boy. Oh man,
2029. It's year.
It's gonna be a great year.
Yeah.
Vintage. All right, man. Is that it? Anything else?
No, I think that's it. 7, you said? 7.5?
Yeah, 7.5.
Actually,
no, 7.
Okay.
Dropped it down. Nah, we'll talk about it.
After thinking about it, I'm going to drop it down.
Yeah, we'll drop it down. But it was awesome to have Pac on. We're gonna have more guests on. I'm lining up another guest for us. We'll try to do these maybe once or twice a month if guests want to come on. If you're one of us people out there that are doing some awesome work in the community, you want to come on our show, let us know. Contact us on our Instagram at ANR Universe. If you're new here, subscribe, like if you like our stuff. Like Pac said, we're not a biased team here. We give our honest opinion on it, and we don't hate. We don't hate, even though I joke and people take that as hate. It's not hate. We're just having some fun, and that's what it's all about. So wherever you're around the world or the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night.